This is an example of how you should start your speech. My question to you, Mark, is did you start timing when he started talking?
I gave him a little bit of leeway because I could tell it was kind of his setup thing, but pretty close, but not exactly.
You're one of the few speakers that we've had here in Toastmasters in the last couple of years that actually uses a PowerPoint. I am a PowerPoint person. I love it. That's what I spend all of my time doing when I do my presentations. Make sure it's ready. Even if that means for a 2 minutes of awkward silence, it's awkward to you, it's not awkward to the rest of us. You started speaking, and I was still like, oh wait, he's speaking already? There was no real opening. What was your opening? I mean, I saw nothing that grabbed my attention. It was just all of a sudden a realization, even as your evaluator, that you were speaking. So take that time to have that few awkward seconds, deep breath, and begin your presentation. Because if you really want to grab our attention, you have to get that initial call into us and say, oh, I'm speaking, pay attention to me. You used the presentation and the slides. I'd love to see you do a speech without slides. Because all the speeches we've seen you do have been slides. Slides are a crutch. I love my crutches. I use them all day long, every day. But Toastmasters has been fantastic to me that I can actually give a presentation without looking at these, my crutch. They're here, just in case. But as even you were standing here with your slides and your presentation right here, you had your back to these people, and you kept doing this, so you're giving them the cold shoulder, I like to call it. But then occasionally, we still got the shoulder up here. So this is not a very easy space to do a presentation in. You've got to figure out where the correct place to be is, even if that's just for a few seconds beforehand. I would also encourage you to take your speeches deep and not wide, as our famous Laurel would tell us. Deep, not wide. You told us about cloud computing, music, Bluetooth, passwords. Those were just a few that I went down. You had technology tips, which I think some of your technology tips, we were all like, oh, and I saw some people writing some of them down. Pick one, tell us about it, explain it, but on your slides, be careful about putting prices up there because they change very, very quickly, so you have to be able to update them just as quickly. You had a great job of your eye contact. Your joke in the middle was a little bit awkward, but it kind of like loosened things up a bit as well. So there's my tips to you as a presenter who has spent a lot of time in the last few months up there standing up here rambling on about nothing. Thank you.